Amy, for the past 8 years, it's been you and I. You've always been there, supporting me through all my ventures, even if you still really don't understand exactly what I do. I promise to always be there supporting you through all your ups and downs, and whatever life throws our way. Together you have taught me we can do anything. I promise to continue loving you for who you are and who you're yet to become. I promise to always protect you, even if I can never hear anything when I'm sleeping. I'll figure it out. I promise to always care for you, be patient with you, even when you or Michigan loses at, well, any sporting event. Stinker, together we have been through so much, and I vow to give you my whole self for the rest of our lives. Amy, I love you and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. You are and always will be my best friend.
Kenneth, we have known each other since elementary school, but just over 8 years ago, we decided to be more than just friends, and over those 8 years, you've ultimately turned into my best friend in the entire world, and I'm choosing today to never live another day without you. So here are my promises to you. I promise to love you wholeheartedly through the best days and worst days. I promise to be open in all aspects of my emotions so that you can be there for me just as I will be there for you. I promise to rub your back at night, but I can promise you that you'll forever have a damp spot on your t-shirt from my wet hair laying on your chest each night also. I promise to hold you up mentally and emotionally when you need it the most and be your strength in the hardest days. I promise to love you for exactly who you are and support you in all of your endeavors. I promise to give you all of my trust, honesty, and love to our union as husband and wife. And I also promise you that I'll still never be able to binge watch an entire season of Netflix in a single day, because that's just not who I am. And most importantly, I promise to love you unconditionally, as we eventually have a family and as we grow old together. The best is yet to be. I love you.
Now the other thing is watching a Michigan football or basketball game with Amy. Kenneth, it's an experience, isn't it? It's intense. It's like she's playing every play. And I know you've sent her over to my house just to get a break a few times. Yeah. In all seriousness, Amy has driven to Battle Creek numerous times just to watch a game with her dad. And you could send her anytime you want, Kenneth. I was talking to Kenneth about Amy just before they got engaged. And I said, Kenneth, there's a few things about Amy that are just solid. They're just unwavering. And I said, that's her commitment, her loyalty, and her trustworthiness. Well, Kenneth, I've seen those same qualities in you. And it just warms my heart to know that you both share those qualities. And I know 25 years from today, you'll have another little celebration. And I couldn't ask for anything better. And you know, a lot of men say, oh, nobody's good enough for my daughter. Well, Kenneth, you're good enough for my daughter.
But, you know, growing up, you know, I mean, you always want the best for your kids, and, you know, you want them to meet the right person, you know, and they go through a lot of dating things and stuff. And, you know, I would see Amy, I would see Mike and Julie, you know, I remember one time I ran into them we were all voting in line one day, you know, and I was talking to them and probably brought up Amy, and, you know, what a great girl, you know, and I thought, gosh, you know, what a good girl, you know, a good athlete, you know, just grounded, and their parents are just, you know, just great people, you know. I thought, you know, you just talking to them, they're just so friendly and everything, and I thought, wow. Wouldn't it be nice if my kids could meet somebody like that? I mean, that would be just fantastic, you know. And not just Kenneth, and JJ will tell you the same thing, you know. He missed out there on that one, but anyway. And then one day out of the clear blue, Kenneth comes up to me. He says, hey, Dad, he says, I'm going up to St. Joe to hang out with Amy Engel. I said, what? What are you talking about, man? He says, yeah. I said, Amy Engel? He says, yeah. I said, well, I'll tell you what, don't screw it up.
You know, throughout my entire life, he's always been way more than he should have been to me, and he's got me through a lot of hard times, and I couldn't be luckier, to have someone like this as a brother, and you've literally stuck by me through anything that I've been in life, and I'm beyond grateful. I know I haven't always been the easiest to deal with, for sure, and it really just shows what a great person that you are, and you mean the world to me, man. I really couldn't have done it without you. So I'm extremely proud of you, and I wish you the best in everything that you pursue in this life. And I'll always have your back. I promise you that. You're the best friend and best brother anyone could really ask for, honestly. And I really just wish you the best with you and Amy. And congratulations, guys. Cheers.
So Kenny, when I heard she was dating you, I wasn't really skeptical because of who you were, but I just was really skeptical because if one more person broke her heart, I was gonna have to kick their ass. And you're really fit. I didn't know if I could take you. But really he was fit. No. And to my sister, my very first best friend. There's a lot that I could say. We grew up at each other's sides and at each other's throats. And in a lot of ways, we could not have been more different. You were very calm and studious. I was loud and took 30 years to learn my multiplication tables. I don't know them. But I think it was really meant to be that way because we taught each other a lot. I taught you how to own the store on Black Friday. And you taught me that playing with Barbies at 16 was just not as cool as I thought. So, even in times too that you may not have been able to fully relate, you've always been by my side. Damn it. And you've been my biggest cheerleader, and you stood by me for some of my very best moments, and picked me up in my absolute depths of hell, and I'm so grateful for you. I don't take one day for granted that you are my sister and a friend, and no one deserves someone more like Kenneth than you, and vice versa. You are worthy of an incredible love story, and I'm so happy that you found it.
Kenny, this is what you've been looking forward to. You may kiss the bride.